Hey everyone, welcome back to Bike Beat, where we bring you the latest, the fastest, and the fiercest from the two-wheeled world. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at one of the most talked about new releases of the year, the 2025 Yamaha R350. Yep, you heard that right. Yamaha has officially revived the R3's legacy, but this time, they've given it a shot of adrenaline and a sharper racing edge. So, is this the lightweight sport bike we've all been waiting for? Let's dive in. Let's start with what's under the fairings, the engine. The R350 is powered by a 349 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled parallel twin, and while that might sound close to the older R3, Yamaha has re-engineered the motor for higher compression, quicker revving, and better top-end pull. You're looking at around 44 horsepower at 11,500 RPM and around 30 Nm of torque, with a redline touching 12,500 RPM. That puts it in a sweet spot. Thrilling for experienced riders but still approachable for beginners or those moving up from smaller displacements. Now, if you're wondering how that translates to performance on the street and track, the R350 shines in both. Thanks to its lightweight 166 kg wet weight, power-to-weight ratio is impressive. Acceleration is punchy through the gears, and it can hit 0 to 100 km per hour in around 5 seconds. On the highway, it comfortably cruises at 120 km per hour with enough reserve for overtakes. Top speed? You're looking at around 180 km per hour depending on rider and conditions. What really elevates the R350 though is how it handles. Yamaha's used their racing DNA from the R1 and R7 to fine-tune the Delta Box chassis, which now feels more rigid and responsive. Pair that with KTM upside-down front forks, a preload adjustable rear monoshock, and 17-inch lightweight alloys wrapped in sticky radial tires, and you get razor-sharp cornering ability with plenty of confidence on lean. The new geometry gives it better mid-corner stability, and the feedback from the front end is absolutely top-notch for a sub-400cc bike. And yes, it finally gets dual-channel ABS as standard, along with slipper clutch support, which is a huge plus especially during aggressive downshifting or spirited canyon runs. Braking is handled by a 298mm disc up front with a twin-piston caliper and a 220mm rear disc. Feel and bite are both well balanced. It's not brutal, but it's precise. Visually, the R350 is a stunner. Yamaha has taken cues from the bigger R1, and it shows especially with the aggressive front fascia, the centralized LED projector headlamp, and the new winglet-inspired side vents that not only look mean but improve airflow and cooling. The fairings are more aerodynamic, giving it a slicker drag profile, which Yamaha claims reduces wind resistance by about 7%. That may not sound like much, but it makes a noticeable difference at higher speeds. The cockpit gets a full-color 5-inch TFT display, which is a massive upgrade from the previous LCDs. It's crisp, easy to read, and now comes with Bluetooth connectivity for calls, messages, and navigation alerts. You also get a customizable layout, track mode, street mode, and a night mode that adapts to lighting conditions. For a bike in this segment, that's a premium feature that riders will absolutely appreciate. Rider ergonomics strike a great balance between comfort and aggression. The clip-ons are mounted slightly lower than the R3, giving you a more tucked-in, sporty position, but without killing your back on longer rides. Seat height is a manageable 785mm, which is great news for shorter riders, and the revised tank design lets you grip the bike more naturally during spirited riding. Now, let's talk numbers, because price matters. Yamaha has priced the 2025 R350 at around $5,999 in the US and approximately 4.25 Indian rupees lakhs ex-showroom in India. That puts it right between entry-level sport bikes like the KTM RC 200 and more performance-focused machines like the Ninja 400. And frankly, for what the R350 offers in terms of power, features, and tech, it's one of the best value propositions in this category right now. There are a few colors to choose from: the classic teen Yamaha blue, a stealthy midnight black, and a more exotic racing silver with red accents. All of them look track-ready and premium, with tight panel gaps, excellent paint quality, and a fit and finish that punches well above its class. But perhaps the biggest selling point of the R350 is its versatility. It's lightweight and friendly enough for city riding and beginners, but capable enough to hit the track or carve up twisty roads on the weekend. It's a proper do-it-all sport bike that doesn't demand the compromises of bigger supersports, both in terms of handling and wallet. To sum it all up, Yamaha has nailed it with the 2025 R350. It's fast, refined, stylish, and packed with features that you don't often see in this displacement category. Whether you're upgrading from a smaller bike or want a daily commuter that can also thrill you on the weekend, this bike deserves your attention. That's it for today's review. If you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to BikeBeat, and drop a comment below telling us what you think of the R350. Would you pick it over the Ninja 400 or the KTM RC 390? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.